Alright, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the guy Kimola speaking. In today's video, we're going to be talking about or explaining business name registration, company registration, and incorporated trustee registration. What makes all these three different registrations different from each other? Why are they unique in their own class? Now, one of the other things you should understand is that when registering a business, you must have all the necessary information before you go ahead to start the registration process. If you don't have all the necessary information, you will end up getting loads of queries. You'll be overwhelmed, and at the end of the day, you will regret why you didn't consult a professional or someone who knows something about sales registration. And I believe that's why you are here to watch this video. So I need you to stay tuned, watch the video from beginning to the end, so that you will not lose out on important information and tips I'm going to be sharing in this video. The first thing to understand is this: business registration or business name registration is done for small and medium scale enterprises. So when you have a business that generates between 100,000, 200,000 up to, in my own definition, up to $1 million, then business registration might be a best fit. We've seen businesses that raise higher revenue and so register as a business name. Please don't misquote me. What I'm saying in essence is that if a small business that doesn't have or need all the structures that the company registration brings into play, then you don't have to stress yourself about carrying a company registration. So rather stick with a business name registration. What are the steps for carrying out business name registration? The first thing is that you need to carry out a name reservation. It has been made so beautiful that your business registration can be carried out under an hour. You will get your certificate and your status report. Go to the ICRP portal with CAC, register there. When you register, then you go ahead and reserve that particular name. After the reservation is done, the next thing you'll be doing is to get the name registered. You fill in your details, upload your signature, your passport, and your ID card. And then once all those things have been validated that they are correct, they will approve your registration, and then you get your certificate sent to your email and your certificate report sent to your email, or you can download it on the ICRP portal. Now let's move on to company registration. Company registration is a complex business registration because it allows you to put all the necessary structures in your business. What are the kind of structure I'm talking about? Number one, you have structures for directors, you have structure for shareholders, and you have structures for PSC. PSC stands for persons with significant control. These are different concepts that you must understand before you go ahead and register a business. And the next question you should be asking yourself is that who should be the director? Who should be the shareholder? Who should be the PSC? Who is even a PSC? If you don't know the definition or explanation of all this, then you should not go and register that business yourself. There's a package I'll be giving access to you. You'll be getting access to rather at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. Now you see that directors are those who carry out the day-to-day activity of the business, while the shareholders are those who can be active or inactive. They can be people who are just putting in their money to get returns at the end of the day. And PSC, they are people with significant control or persons with significant control, meaning that they must have minimum of at least 5% of the company before they can be persons with significant control. This is very, very compulsory. Let's move to the next one. The next one is that you must make sure that when you are done with registration, you are going to be getting access to 3 documents. The first one is your CAC certificate, second one is your status report, and the third one is simply your MEMA, your memorandum of association, which contains all the agreement between directors, shareholders, and every other thing. So once all the directors details are gotten, you can print them out and use them to open your bank account, use them for anything you want to use it for. The third thing I'll be talking about is the incorporated trustee registration. Incorporated trustee registration are registered for non-profit organization, NPOs, or non-governmental organization. All these, like churches, can also register as an NGO or as an incorporated trustee rather. Mosques can register as an incorporated trustee. Charitable foundation can register as an incorporated trustee. Anything that has to do with an association where people meet and they have documentation, they can also register as an incorporated trustee. Now, what are the processes of carrying out incorporated trustee registration? Simple. Let me walk you through it. The first thing you want to do is to carry out a name search. Now, once you have carried out a name search, that name search will allow you to be able to carry out the next stage, which is the seeking of consent. The consent is sought from the Registrar General that, my incorporated trustee, proposed to be incorporated trustee, is interested in registering this name. Can you in your good office approve this registration? More or less that's what you are doing when you are seeking the consent or seeking his consent. So you go through the details, fill in the details of the trustees, fill in the objects of the incorporated trustee, fill in all the relevant details of the secretary and the chairman of the board of trustees and the members of the board of trustees. Once all those things have been filled, if there's any extra document you want to fill, make sure you fill that in, and then you go ahead and submit. Though it takes within 3 to 1 week or even more before this consent can be approved. Once the consent is approved, then you can move to the next stage. You want to carry out a newspaper publication, prepare trustee declarations, prepare your minutes of meeting for that particular company, for that particular incorporated trustee. Now, once that is done, then you want to move on to fully completing the registration, carry out a newspaper publication in that name, wait for 28 days, pay for the registration, upload this document. I hope you are not confused already. Once the document has been uploaded, then you can move on and wait for the registration to be approved. Once the registration is approved, you'll be getting 3 documents. You're getting a certificate, a status report, and a constitution. All these documents, or that constitution is also called an agreement form, right? So it contains every details, objects, and different things, companies, different details of the incorporated trustee. I believe I've been able to walk you through business name, company registration, and incorporated trustee registration. But if you think this is just so bulky, don't learn company registration on YouTube. We have created a course, curated it, made it perfect fit for you. Click on the link in the description to get access to this course and learn how to professionally carry out CAC registration. And also, we'll be giving you access to all the documents necessary. For instance, the minute of meeting, how to carry out or where to carry out trustee declaration form, and how to carry out other processes, and also start up this as a business. How this has helped you? If it has, do well to go and click on that link in the description. That is very important, so that you can start making money registering businesses for people. I'll see you in the next one. My name is Akinbola Ezekiel. Thank you and peace out.